Okay, everybody, we're going to as a wildlife park. हेरौँ कस्तो हुन्छ अनि त्यसपछि हाम्रो weather छ आज यस्तो यता time is about 8 o'clock यहाँ लाग्छ पुग्न 1 hour so बिस्तारै निस्क्यौँ slow ride we're getting through see you there okay guys बल्ल तल पुग्यो the place अनि अब मान्छेहरू आउँदैछन् भनौँ fairly early but I think we go down from here show you the way and we will go see you soon.
They still can't cook the food over there, so there'd be a lot more deaths in the packs over there that we don't hear about because they're not reported.
Scary.
Karen's 25 years old and Clinton's 15, and even though they've been hand raised their whole lives, they will still attack us if they feel like it, given the chance.
On their head has like a big stone thing.
Yeah,
And the
she's
other
missing
doesn't.
her. She hurt her when she was a baby.
And back in, when he gave the fruit, we accidentally or on purpose.
Oh, sorry.
That was her
You want it?
Oh, put it away.
She said it. Banana said she would.
Okay, boy. Hello, everybody. We're just riding along. त्यहाँ हामीले इमीको फ्यामिली रहेछ त्यो I can't really say what the name was तर हामीले उनीहरूलाई फिड गर्यौँ अब हामी जाँदैछौँ kangarooहरूलाई फिड गर्न and the road चाहिँ यस्तो छ है guys so this is where we go up park the car and this is the tour begins and it's all in the middle of the jungle एकदम like it's like we're in a part of a safari at the moment but yeah दामी भइरहेछ just started at 10 now it's 10:20 and it's gonna go for about 4 hours so हेरौँ काका लान्छन् के गर्छन् अनि really excited हल्का water adventure पनि रहेछ यहाँ ल हेरौँ है त मेरो गाडी जान्छ कि जाँदैन ल सही यो हो नि त रमाइलो okay Alpa bumpy okay I gotta keep my eyes on the road now okay we're getting closer okay boys here is a tour start and we're gonna feed the kangaroos and the koalas just the saw guys we're going in and you can see guys Okay, there you go.
You can come right now.
There you go. Oh, Joey.
Sunt puțin preocupat. Yeah, this one holds on for itself. You can let one go.
Okay.
does bite and it will hurt. It's actually softer than the koala bear, believe it or not.
You have to be careful.
Yeah, this side, yeah. That's the way. Yeah, it doesn't have good food. Nah, it's a miss, eh? Wow. Just where there's no teeth.
Somebody will shut the gates.
Ah, yeah, I'll say. Hey, the real goat. And champion here. Just held up the koala. It's really good, guys. This is like kangaroo. I think it's right. Mazawa starting up the tour. More to come.
Yeah?
floss. She's all the way up behind you, so bring her back this way. Come on. Good. Alright folks, this girl here, her name's Charlene. Now Charlene, female Australian saltwater crocodile, believe it or not, she's a very big one. The female, she's sitting at 3 meters long, and weighs between 180 and 200 kilos, somewhere around there. Now the biggest female that we've ever heard is 3.2 meters, only 20 centimeters longer than she is now, would have been 100 kilos. Her age, she's at least 50 years old. She was collected as an egg by a fellow by the name of Charlie Tanner out of Cooktown. That was before protection. Protection in Queensland was in 1974. However, she'd been collected a few years beforehand, hence we say she's at least 50. I'll give her a piece of meat and you'll notice that inside of her mouth she's got bugger all teeth. Come on, go. There's bugger all teeth in her mouth. A lot of people get under the false impression that it's harmless because of that. Come on. You hear the jaw pressure there, you don't have to get in her mouth. Cherie's son tested her out, he put in the shin bone of a cow inside of her mouth to see what she could do. He said to put it into human perspective, it looked like you snapping a matchstick between your fingers. So she just cracked it 3 times, each time she cracked it she flicked it in her jaws, and that made it pliable enough to be able to slide in her throat. As we say, a large crocodile like a big fella we're going to see in a second, he can bite down with at least 1 ton per square inch. Wow. Now if you go over to that animal, rip his teeth out, then let him bite you, do you think it changes the result? It's got flag up for brains either way. They don't need teeth. Now what happens to their teeth when they hatch, we've got between 64 and 66 of them, they're constantly replacing them. So she knocks a cap off and just regenerates. But if she bites a bone hard enough or gets head butted by another crocodile hard enough, breaks that tooth into the root of the jaw, that one will never grow.
Wow.
Lazy. Alright, any questions on it? Reasonable. You guys have done something a lot more dangerous than me today. You got a car and drove on the Bruce Highway. She's very easy to deal with. The Bruce Highway has killed a couple hundred people each year. So, most of you have. You still drove in a car. A little one that's got a bit of agility about it to climb it. And that they pull back in, and that she's getting that fat old now. She wants what? She wants a bite. She wants food. She thinks my hand is food. This way in a second, but just while you can see him out of there. This guy here, his name's Fat Guts. Now, Fat Guts, he's at least 4.2 to 4.3 meters, somewhere around there. He's probably 600 to 700 kilos in weight. The really cool thing about him, though, we know exactly how old he is. Cherie's brother-in-law hatched this guy from an egg 39 years ago. 39 years ago, that animal come out of an egg about that big. He was about the photo. Unfortunately for us, he won't reenact the photo for some reason. Now, out of the 3, his jaw, and they feel the splashing of vibration. So he believes it's an animal in distress. Now, we do get told that we'll answer your questions when I finish talking, alright? Now, yeah, so this animal here, we get told that he's quite intelligent. Apparently, you can teach him his name, basic commands, all this type of stuff. If he had any sort of intelligence at all, how many splashing sticks would you find before you worked out it's a splashing stick? This guy fails sometimes 10 times a week for 39 years and he still hasn't worked it out. He's not intelligent at all, but he's highly instinctive. So he still believes after 39 years that I'm at the end of that stick, despite that he's failed for 39 years. But his brain is that big. And that's being generous with him, that's a 4.7 metre crocodile's brain. Alright? So as I said, there's no real intelligence there whatsoever. Alright? We'll give him something to eat. Come mister. Good. Bugger. Yep, what's your question?
He's the most dangerous one out of everyone you've all
No, his brother's the most dangerous one. He's almost killed a person. He's going to be the last crocodile we see. His name's Trump. Yep.
In movies, did the crocodile like swim down and then they go really quick up and then they bite them?
Yeah, so what he does is they go slow. Alright? So I'm going to try to demonstrate with a crocodile later on. What he he'll do is he'll go underneath the water and he comes in there very slow. That's what he gives himself away. These really big high jumps that you see, they're usually crocodiles and zoos have been manipulated. You'll see this big fella here, the highest he can jump. Oh, half that again, maybe. So if you went to SeaWorld and seen a dolphin jump to its belly button, you wouldn't call it a jump. And that's all these guys do. Yep, any other questions?
Yeah, is that safe?
Sorry?
Is the cake safe?
Oh, if he was smart enough to go through it, no. But he's too dumb to really. So this stuff here just feels like an old boot. This is solid bone.
Wow.
Okay? So it's called an osteoderm. It's a bony plate underneath the skin. Alright? It's got a bunch of holes through it which has blood vessels. Beat him up much faster. We believe also that it creates a countercurrent. So as he's sneaking in, you don't get a bow wave. Wow. Alright? Even with us, we'll have a 4.6 metre crocodile surprise us because there's no movement. Yeah?
Oh, when you like.
Good. Look at this. You have to be very careful today because of the mud. You can actually slide. Today's probably the most dangerous day for us to be playing with crocodiles. Alright. So this guy here, his name's Brian. Brian, he's a wild caught crocodile. Stop it. I just want to get him to sit still for 2 seconds. Right. So I said Brian here, he's a wild caught crocodile. Cherie's brother-in-law captured this guy from the wild 39 years ago. They caught him out of the Murray River just south of Tully. He was a private crocodile around a boat ramp at the time. And back then Robert was a private contractor for National Parks and Wildlife for catching crocodiles. So they caught him and he's turning up to keep him. When he did catch this guy, he was 2.4 metres long, so 8 feet. And we measured him only a couple of months ago. He's now 4.5 metres long and is probably 600 to 700 kilos. This fella was weighed 20 odd years ago and he was just shy of 600 then, to give you an idea. Looking at photos of him then and today, he has grown a lot. Do you have any questions on him?
Yes.
And no, but they're not trying to, they're only doing it because you've scared them. Yeah. You got to, we put everything in 2 baskets. If it can eat us or it can't eat us. If it can't eat us, it's not really dangerous unless you mess with it. This and the crocodile this and the shark is realistically the only animals in Australia that are truly dangerous. Yep. Yeah, that'll do. Usually I can walk around him and I can turn him and position him, but it's way too wet. I only have 2 dangers in here working. One is complacency, doing something dumb. The other one is slipping over. Hence, when we jump in here, our shoes come off so we can actually feel the ground. And there's no way I'm going to pass him today. Now, one of the biggest misconceptions about Brian here is he can apparently run fast over a short distance. Apparently, Brian can run a sponge. We all know what a web-footed animal's for. It's like a duck. It's designed for water. If you have a look at his eyes, you'll see he's got 3 eyelids. He's got one that goes up and down just like we do, and the third one rolls forward. The one that rolls forward is transparent or clear, so he's got goggles for eyelids. So you've got an animal here, goggles for eyelids, flippers for feet, and yet he's meant to run fast. Now behind the eye is the ear. That's that flap of skin there. He can actually seal his ear off. His nostrils, you'll see they're moving at the moment. He can open and close them. You guys up here at the front, have a look down his throat, you can't see a hole. Now his tongue has actually evolved to seal his throat off. So everything points this animal back to water, it just stops water from getting inside the cavity. Now in the history of Australia, we haven't lost anyone on the land yet. We've had 3 people attacked on land, all very similar scenarios, 2 of them almost identical. They were camping very close to the water, being out fishing and put the off on fish bones behind their campsite to create a scent trail. Crocodiles come out to scavenge, by chance it's picked up a person. Thankfully they all did survive. The case that happened in Cape York, they got an opportunity to shoot the animal during the attack, so he got an accurate measurement of him. He was 4.8 metres long, so 30 centimetres longer than this one. The tent was pitched exactly 5 metres from the water's edge. Way too close. Go back 40, 50 metres, don't leave your scraps around, you'll never have that problem. So every death has been in the water. Everybody killed apart from one has been killed by a 3.5 metre animal plus. The majority of them are animals back up to sort of size, so becoming big animals. A lot of those people were swimming at night. His head, it's moving, it's alive, I've got to kill it. And to kill something, you've obviously got to bite it quite hard. If I place this piece of meat gentle though, yeah, it takes it gentle. The reason being that's a dead piece of meat, there's no need to kill it. Right? So it's just playing with the brain. The reason why we like to show you that is you go to some zoos, they do something similar. They say, oh, we trained him to do it. Well, every single one of our crocs do it, we've never trained one. It's just in their instinct. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, mate?
Why is he just keeping his mouth open?
Why? So what they tell you is that he lays here with his mouth open to cool down. Alright? The air playing across his tongue cools him down. But if you look at the size of his tongue compared to the size of his body, if that works, it's one incredible cooling system. Don't believe it. Not only that, he's lived around water for 65 billion years and he hasn't worked out if it's hot to go for a swim. It's more advantageous for him to be in the water also, because that's where you hunt from. You don't hunt from the land. What he's doing now is a captive behaviour. It's not what a wild animal. So we got 2 theories. One, we think it's relaxation. When we come down here and the crocs are just up by themselves, they're just laying there. You and I, we sleep with their mouth open. Why would a crocodile? Right now though, while I'm playing with him, he's ready. It's a trap. If I make a mistake, it's half the work to get him. It makes a lot more sense in this cooling down business. Any other questions? Yep.
Wow, that's so big.
Big one. Woo.
Yeah.
You don't want to? It's okay. Okay, you do.
The reason why I'm using the bucket, this guy just loves to kill buckets.
Oh.
There you go, that's a good one. That's probably 70 to 80% of what he can do. No. Yeah, chicken. Nuggets. So the bigger they get, the harder it is for them to move around. Alright, this guy here, his name's Gallopin. Gallopin's our largest crocodile. And we measured this guy here about 7 years ago, and at the time he was 5 metres, 20 millimetres long. The exciting part about him is he's so big, but he's very young. He's a brother to Fat Guts and the next guy you're going to meet, so he's only 39. Being so big and so young, we were saying this fella could potentially be the Guinness World Record holder.
Wow.
Now, some of you may have heard the Guinness World Record holder did pass away recently. His name is Cassius. These measurements are 5.48 metres. These you guys are in now, plus 8 centimetres. Wow. This guy should have been sitting at 1.8 tonnes. This guy here we estimate between 900 to 1,000 kilos. So if we see another crocodile anywhere near that sort of length, we can forget about it. We're going to dive before this guy gets near it. But hopefully we can get him up around that 5 centimetre and take out the time. It'd be really cool. Lots of stories of larger crocodiles out there, but that's exactly what they are, stories. There's no evidence. You can see how hungry he is, eh?
Ooh.
Oh, he is, but he's just lazy. You get this big. This crocodile here could go 4 years without food.
And if he opens his mouth, the chicken would be gone.
Well, mate, this crocodile would swallow 3 quarters of you in one bite. Yeah, you'd be gone. Yeah, tic tac.
I'm technically like an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah. They make your ears ring. You ever had a rifle shot beside your head? No, that's what it sounds like, a rifle shot. So where your cars are parked, you can hear them from there. I bet it's only about 5 days a year that they're that good. Come on, mister. Alright. Any other questions on him? Yeah, mate?
Why do you rub
It's a crocodile leg.
Yeah, real leg.
So you can see the bubbles coming up. Now the bubbles coming up are coming from his back feet normally, so when he's in a straight line, 2 to 4.5 meters in front of the bubbles that you can see. Now what we've done, animals in the wild, they walk in roads and paths just like we do. They generally lead to water. This is the only place we feed this particular animal, so he's headed to the end of that animal path, hence that he's hunting. He doesn't want to give himself away. So this is what a wild crocodile will do. If I can find him. See the water pressure they're changing is coming. Yeah, the weeds have really buggered it up for us. I don't want to get too close until I know where he is. Okay, he's sitting right here. That stick is on his nostrils. You can see him moving a bit. Remember, we've just had a heap of rain. It's nowhere near as impressive as usual. That's the depth of the water. It's not even worth really showing you, but knee-deep water. This guy usually sits at mid-shin, and the showers will tuck him up in the dry season. It's just above my ankle. We've done that multiple times. So you imagine that you're out. Wash your hands, or an animal will come down here for a drink. That wasn't what was meant to happen. Alright, so you stick your hands in there. Grabs that animal on the head with one tongue to spare inch, it's all the way over. That's what makes this creature so dangerous. Remember, he's the most dangerous crocodile on the farm, but his brain won't allow him to do anything else while he's hunting. Alright? Any questions on him? Yep.
Why did you stay in the water?
But you can't see him. He's still hunting. Still thinks he's got a fight. Over there, here, he's hunting me. He's a captive raised crocodile, so he thinks that I'm a small male crocodile coming to steal his girlfriends. So when we go over there, he gets real cranky. Try and keep him in the water over there. Oh, I broke it off. Right. Yeah, over here, he thinks that I'm another male crocodile coming to steal his girls because he never gets fed over here. So we get a territory response out of him. This is the only place that any of our crocodiles will typically actually face it, and they're seeing their goals.
Oh.
You can see pushing in that ear. You imagine if I was a kangaroo or something like that, there's no chance. You see him missing his front right leg. His brother ate it 20 odd years ago, tying up girls.
Ah.
Sylvie.
They're up and around 60 to 70% of this crocodile. Now, every year we hear on the media that someone was bitten on the head by a 4.5 metre crocodile. They then proceeded to poke it in the eyes and it let go. You hear that there? Remembering his best bite there was about 60%. If he bites you on the head, your head comes clean off your shoulders. If you get bit by something like this and get out of it, it's nothing short of a miracle. Now, we're not saying that that situation doesn't happen, it's just that the crocodiles are 4.5 metres. It's 2.5 metres, 150 kilos. Now, a 150 kilo crocodile will never have a go at a human standing upright, unless it's in captivity.
young from 16 up to 26 or 24, and they're about as big as your thumb. Okay, when we bring them around, place your hands flat like this, and we'll place them on your hands so everybody can have a hold.
This fellow I'm bringing around, his name's AJ. AJ is an albino Darwin carpet python, so being a python, he's completely harmless. Now, out of every animal that we're bringing around today, the only animals that we can guarantee 100% will not hurt you are, in fact, a couple of snakes we're going to be bringing around. There's nothing to worry about. Being albino, he carries the recessive albinism gene, making him that yellow and cream colour. Usually this animal out in the wild here is brown, grey and black. So bring these guys around. Yeah.
So we're out at the farm. We're just holding some lizards. Some of us make one will got some. This is the farm dining area. As you can see. And I can see a little scar here. There it is. Oh, heavy then.
She's 9 kilos. She shouldn't be 9 kilos. She is morbidly obese. But she's on a bit of a diet now. She was someone's very much loved pet.
Snuggles.
Look, Sylvie. Sylvie, look. She put it on her head.
Alright guys, asa yung park kumiyo. Bit of wildlife, Ramalabayo. Tour is finished now, so just gonna head back haba. But yeah, it was really good. This is the farm and a bit of everything, family run, worth it. Neto, do come.